HC Precast Systems Sendirian Berhad, since its inception in 2002, is now one of the largest precast concrete system providers in Malaysia. Owning a precast manufacturing factory that can accommodate more than 17 full-size football fields in Rawang, HC Precast System provides a complete precast concrete building system rather than individual precast concrete components. This is in line with the efforts of the Malaysian government to promote and enhance the usage of IBS, the industrial building system. The precast manufacturing plant is currently capable of producing 2,000 to 3,000 units of wall panels a year. The system is now ready to be tested to its extreme limits. How does the system behave in response to earthquake threats? To have the system tested for earthquake resistance, research collaboration has been established with the Engineering Seismology and Earthquake Engineering Research ESEER Group from University Technology Malaysia. The test model is designed according to British Standard BS 8110-1997. The system is not designed for any earthquake loading. Reinforcement detailing, rebar information and concrete design is only for vertical loading. This contributes to a relatively more economical building system. The HC Precast system comprises precast concrete wall panels and half-slab structural elements. Cast in situ concrete columns and precast beams provide effective connection and structural ties between these elements. On the whole, each element contributes to the completion of the entire building. The load-bearing wall panels are reinforced with minimal BRC mesh reinforcement in 2 layers as required in BS 8110. Protruded dowel bars from shear keys alongside vertical edges of the wall panel will act as the capacitor, which will differ the supporting column from the plastic hinges during strong shakes. Nominal reinforcements are also provided as per code requirement in beams, columns and half slabs. Concrete castings were divided into 3 different phases. On the 6th of July 2011, the first casting started. Casting at this stage only involved wall panels, half slab and foundation of the test model. These discrete concrete elements were left to harden for 7 days. By the 7th day, on the 13th of July, the concrete panels were installed onto the foundation. Temporary support and modular molds were installed for the first floor. By the 14th of July, second casting took place. This time, columns, beams and the remaining half slab were concreted. Five days later, the same procedures were repeated for the remaining upper floor. By the 19th of July, all concrete works were completed. One month later, the completed models were ready to be transported for more than 300 kilometers from the casting yard at Rawang, Selangor. Heading south, 4 concrete models with a total weight of approximately 4,000 kilograms were transported to University Technology Malaysia in Johor by land. Arrival of the models were carefully planned to avoid any peak traffic conditions. Upon arriving at the Laboratory of Structure and Materials, Faculty of Civil Engineering in University Technology Malaysia, the models were cautiously unloaded one at a time by experienced technical operators. Carefully enough to avoid any damage to the model, one of the models was secured on the shake table. Accelerometers, displacement sensors and strain gauges were connected to data lockers. Now, the system was ready for the grand test that was scheduled on the 18th of August 2011. Witnesses from several other universities, the Public Works Department, Malaysian Rubber Board and Construction Industry Development Board were among distinguished guests present on the day of testing. The models were exposed to ground shakes from 8 strong time histories around the world. Among them were the 1940 El Centro earthquake in California, the 1978 Tabas earthquake in Iran, and the 1995 Kobe earthquake in Japan. The system withstood the ground shakes of all 8 time histories without showing any clear damage. No cracks were observed. Being transported back to the head office of HC Precast system in Klang, the system is now standing still at the office for any interested visitor and investor to check it out.